I sure will. I even set a timer for myself, so I know you'll appreciate that.
Thank you.
So quickly, I'm going into to just oppose certain sections of 219. Just some quick background. Me, myself, I'm a combat veteran. I own about 75 apartments in the area. We do affordable housing, Section 8 tenants, and we've always been very supportive of those programs as well. Specifically, I'm in opposition to pages 35 to 39, which the good doctor who spoke recently addressed. So I'll try not to reiterate some of her points, but focus on some other points that may be relevant for you to consider. And lastly, I appreciate your time to take all the time to listen to us, so thank you. So from the research I've done, no other state among the 50 has a law that would even remotely resemble the proposed bill regarding evictions and the timeline necessary for evictions. In fact, the 15 days we currently have to wait is longer than most states, which only require 2 to 5 days typically among most states to demand rent. And so I'm happy to share my source of info with the committee if they'd like. Expenses. But I think it's important not to dehumanize housing providers. And I want to just share that we take it very seriously when we consider evicting a tenant. And we try to exhaust all options prior to choosing that route. From delaying and foregoing rent and evictions to all sorts of different payment option plans and those types of things. As you may know, as you've probably heard from other folks, evictions often cost $5,000 to $10,000, sometimes more, between lost rent, attorney fees, constables, moving and storage, damage to apartments, and other negative impacts to the health and safety of other good tenants who are living in the building. This loss often cripples a housing provider, as the doctor mentioned just a few minutes ago. It prevents us from paying property taxes, mortgages, make necessary repairs and improvements, and also, yes, often pay for the heat and electricity of many of our tenants. So what's the solution? In the short term, I would love to see just a better plan to solve the actual problem. In other words, can we come up with a solution where more funds are available to pay for renters who lose a job or can't get unemployment or whatnot, so that temporarily we can help keep them in their homes while we still pay the heat and fix the refrigerator and those types of things. And then long term, I think we just need to build a better climate in Rhode Island to allow and incentivize builders to provide more affordable housing, provide more housing, period, which is going to drive down the cost of rent overall. And so I appreciate your time. I just had 3 minutes. Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Thank you. And thank you for sticking to the 3 minutes, Mr. Santos. We appreciate it.